most people will never make $10,000 per month because they focus on the wrong business models. If you want to escape your 9 to 5 and to earn real income in 2025 and beyond, you need to build a real business. And most importantly, you need to do it in a smart way, not in a way that requires you to work harder. So in this video, I'm literally going to go against what everybody else has been telling you so far and show you exactly how to make $10,000 per month consistently with a remote business today. Now, since you've probably never seen me before, I'm Fred, and I went from making $0 per month as a lower middle class dude to making over $1,200 per day with my online business using a simple 4-step process. Now, I've put together a free video training that shows you exactly everything I did step by step so you can copy me. The link is in the description. And to thank you, when we get to 30,000 subs, I'll give away $2,000. Watch the video until the end, subscribe, and share with a friend to win. So I'm going to be straight up. The smartest path to $10,000 per month is to sell high-ticket services. That's it. So that can be done in the form of one-to-one coaching, group coaching, or even done-for-you services. This is by far what makes the most money, the fastest, and with the least amount of risk. But before I show you exactly how to do it, let me share with you what doesn't work. Because people waste years chasing bad business models, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you. So let's steer all the popular business models one by one. And by the end of this video, you will know more than 99% of people on how to get rich. The first business model is dropshipping. Now it sounds great in theory, right? You find cheap products from China on AliExpress or Wish, you build a Shopify store, you run some Facebook ads, and you earn easy money, just like that. Don't you think that sounds too good to be true? Margins are tiny, and you need tens of thousands of dollars to invest in Facebook ads if you actually want to make this work. That's the harsh truth that most people overlook. So let's do the math together. You sell a product for $30. The supplier takes $15, ads take $12, so if you're lucky, you're left with $3. Amazing. And on top of that, your store isn't even a real business. You don't own the brand, and you don't own the product, the supplier does. And then, ad costs can keep rising. You don't control it. And you've got to stay competitive with every other dropshipper, so you can't just keep raising your price to the infinite, because you sell the same basic products as everybody else, so it's a race to the bottom. And that's exactly why 99% of dropshippers lose money and they never even make $100 in profit. And I would know because I've tried dropshipping when I was a high school kid with my best friend of the time, and we lost thousands and years of our life. And I spoke with hundreds of ambitious people who wanted to build a profitable online business. And guess what? Every single one of them lost money with dropshipping. Even the successful dropshippers I know, they only make 5 to 20% in profit margins. So they've got to invest so much money into ads, it's insane. And the amount of issues they run into, like their ad accounts getting banned, shut down, blocked, issues with supplies, with shippings, etc., it's a nightmare. Yet it is sold to you as the easiest possible business model. What a load of garbage. Now what about print on demand, you may be wondering. To be completely honest with you, print on demand is just as bad. You slap a basic design on a t-shirt, you hope and pray that somebody's gonna buy, and if you do, you might be lucky to earn $5 per t-shirt. How many t-shirts would you need to sell to make $10,000 per month? Way too many. Now what about Amazon FBA? You've got the same problem. You need tens of thousands of dollars just to be able to buy inventory, so just to get started, not even to guarantee a profit. And then of course, Amazon takes a huge cut of your profits. And then they can ban your account anytime. And I knew people who were selling a product very successfully on Amazon, and Amazon, because they've got all the analytics, all the data, they decided to copy the product and release an Amazon version of it. And then, guess which product they decided to promote to customers? The Amazon product or the product of the vendor? That's how Amazon literally killed a small business. So what makes you think it wouldn't happen to you? Not to mention that fake bad reviews can literally make your business sink overnight. And recently I spoke with a guy who had invested 10 to 20k alone in inventory to launch his Amazon FBA business. It's been sitting for months in Amazon's warehouse, and he barely has made any sales. So Amazon FBA is by no means an easy business model. The startup capital is very high, and if you're trying to sell random products, you don't have a product market fit, you've got no guarantee that people are going to actually buy it. And then you invested tens of thousands of dollars in stock, and there's the monthly fees as well. So that's your quickest path to going broke. Now what about investing in crypto? Let's be real, investing in crypto is like gambling, it's like going to the casino. You don't have a guarantee you're going to get a return on your investment. So when you invest, I suggest that 80% of the time you invest into traditional things which are secure, like the stock market or real estate. And only 20% of the time, have some fun, invest in crypto if you want. But that is only when you at least make $10,000 per month. Before that, all of your efforts needs to be focused on building a profitable business, not only investing, because it's the slowest possible path to making $10,000 per month and to being financially free. If you want to take decades just to maybe earn a couple $1,000s per month in passive income, sure, follow the advice of the traditional so-called financial experts. Never buy a $5 Starbucks coffee and spend the rest of your life painfully investing $200 per month in the stock market. But if you want to get rich quick, there is a much better way to go about doing it. And with crypto, let's say the market crashes. You don't control it, boom, you lose all of your money, just like that. The truth is a lot of people fail because they chase the mythical passive income that's gonna get them rich without having to do any work or anything, instead of just building a real business that makes them money. If you want to make serious money, I'm talking 10, 20, 30k a month, even 100k per month, you need to sell high-ticket services and coaching. This is the smartest business model for 2025 and the years to come. Why? Because people are willing to pay thousands to solve painful problems. It's always been the case and it will always be the case. And right now, the e-learning industry is growing like crazy. All over the world, people are collectively spending billions on coaching, on knowledge, on courses, on mentors. Just think about this. Somebody who's been struggling to lose weight for over a decade, sometimes even their entire lives, they would gladly pay you 2, 3k, 4k even, if you could help them to lose weight quickly without having to spend hours in the gym or give up the foods they love. Because you could show them a proven step-by-step process and you remove all the guesswork. They just need to follow your advice and get results. In comparison, we could give them a $10 ebook full of healthy recipes. Now, does it guarantee they would see success? Absolutely not. They would see way more success if they worked with a coach instead. And to give you another example, if like me back in 2022, you could help business owners to book more calls with their ideal customers, you could charge them multiple thousands of dollars per month for that kind of service because it's extremely valuable. So one single client can pay you more than what dropshippers make in a month. And with our method, we get 90 to 95% in profit margin. If you were to do some BS business model like dropshipping, let's say you were successful at it, but most people aren't, you would only keep 5 to 20% of what you make. And that's before you pay taxes. At the end of the day, the real key to financial freedom, it's not in chasing gigantic revenue numbers. What matters is profit in your pocket. You don't go out and pay for a dinner with revenue. You pay it with profit in your pocket. And the reason why our profit margins are so high is actually quite simple. There are no costs tied to the physical product itself, or even the shipping or expensive ads. So what this means for you is that you can focus on building a profitable, a highly scalable business, selling your knowledge to people who desperately need it and want your help. So you change people's lives, you make a lot of money, and you don't have all of the costs associated with traditional businesses, like the shipping, the physical product itself, the inventory, etc. And the best part is, you don't need a huge audience. You don't need a crazy budget for paid ads. You don't need a fancy website or funnel or be super techy or decades of experience. You don't need any of that. You just need to know how to find and to sell to the right people. So let me show you exactly how to do it. The first step is to pick a profitable market. And for that, we want to identify a niche. So in plain and simple English, a niche is simply a group of people with painful problems and similar desires. That's it. Your job as a consultant is to help them to solve that problem, whether it's through one-on-one coaching, group coaching, or done-for-you services. If you're in good shape, you can help other people to lose weight. If you're good at sales, you can help businesses to close more deals. If you're skilled at social media, you can help business owners to grow online. Now, some people say, but what if I don't have a skill yet? That's not a problem. First, you can find a customer, pitch them a high-ticket service, and then work with a remote contractor to do the work for you. You don't have to do the work yourself. CEOs never do that. And if anything, if you do all the work yourself, you're just a glorified freelancer, not an actual business owner. So for example, let's say somebody wants to offer Facebook ad services to business owners. Most people would think, oh, I don't know how to do that, and they stop there. But that's stupid. That's not how you build an empire and make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, if not millions. You need to learn new skills. You need to improve yourself as a person. But smart people will get started anyway. Find customers, close them, and work with remote contractors. And the advantage is that you never pay the contractor out of pocket. First you get paid by the client, and then you pay the contractor. But remember, that is just one of the many ways you can do consulting. Now, step 2 is to get customers. And most people overcomplicate this. It's actually really simple. So most people, they spend time building a website, a fancy logo, and they just wait for customers to come to them. But that's not how it works. Getting clients is actually simpler than you think. For that, you need two things: targeted content and appointment setting. You want to make content to attract your ideal customers to you, to get people to notice you. If nobody knows you've got something to sell in the first place, you're not going to make a single dollar. It only makes sense. And when you post a video on social media, it can get 100 views, 1,000 views, 10,000 views. That is real leverage. But don't just post and hope and wait for people to come to you. Directly reach out to your leads. Waiting is honestly for losers. If you wait, you're losing out on tons of customers every month. That's tons of people you could help. And so much more money you could make. Studies have shown that people typically choose the business that gets back to them the fastest. So it's not even about the business that offers the best services or products. Step 3. Take calls. Taking meetings is the fastest and easiest way to get high-ticket customers. Forget about fancy funnels and complex automations. Just talk to people. A sales call is actually pretty simple. You simply ask people some questions to understand their current situation and their desired situation, where they are and where they want to be. And you position your offer as the vehicle to help them to bridge that gap, because that's exactly what your product is for. That's it. There's no pressure, no gimmick sales tactics or anything. It's just having a real conversation with someone. Now, the fourth step is to deliver the service. If you're delivering the work yourself, you want to set up a very simple system to onboard your customers. For example, you do the payment, the contract, and then you give them access to resources if you have any. Now, if you're outsourcing, you want to do the same thing, but on the back end, you also want to connect with your contractor, get them ready to start delivering the work. That's how you build a business that actually makes money. No inventory, no ads, no hoping. Just a simple system that works. Most people stay broke because they refuse to take action. They overthink, they chase shiny objects, they make excuses. But the ones who succeed, they follow a proven step-by-step process and they execute massively. You don't need 1 million followers. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars in startup capital. All you need to do is to start and to follow a proven step-by-step process. But sadly, most people will watch this video, think it's interesting, and then go right back to scrolling or trying out the worst business models possible, like dropshipping or affiliate marketing or print on demand. They will continue to struggle for years, stuck in the same endless cycle. And I've spoken to hundreds of people who've told me it's been years they've been wanting to build a profitable business, obtain financial freedom. Yet, despite all that time and effort, they're still not where they want to be. And it's so frustrating to see so many people stuck in this pattern because they could actually be taking the right steps to actually build that business. And if they had started a year ago, by now, they would be financially free. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I've put together a free video training where I show you everything I did step by step to go from zero to over $1,200 per day with my own high-ticket consulting business. I'm literally giving away all the secrets. And if you're serious about making more money and building a profitable business that allows you to make 10K per month and even more than that, right now, I'm offering free strategy calls where together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to $10,000 per month as quickly as possible. But be quick because our limited spots fill up extremely quickly and I don't know for how long I'm going to keep making this offer. With that being said, I will see you on the other side.